Hello everybody, welcome to LA Noire Part 6. We are kinda close to getting the Platinum Trophy. If you're wondering how close we are, I will go over the progress. Basically, the main thing you need to know is that Traffic is all 5 stars, Homicide is 5 stars, Vice, we could get those better. We need, actually those are this is where we're starting. We're going to be doing these two. And then we need to do Nicholson electroplating, and then we'll have Shamus to the Stars, which is a very hard trophy to get, where you need to get 5 stars in every single case. Cause we suck at life and we're a loser. We have nearly every single one except for 3. I held up 2 fingers, except for 3. And gonna set up the stream real quick, and we'll get it on. Hello, Snipes. I have not forgotten about you. I totally remember who you are, so you don't even need to address that. I saw you saw my, please watch this video. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support after all this time. Paid memberships? I have no monies. Holy crap. It's like stupid in stereo. Alright. Alright, got that. That's set up. Got 2 more. Got 2 more. Yes, you are. You came from Owen's stream. Owen is amazing. Such a doll. Reefer Madness, Blaze at 420. Right? That's what the cool kids say? I wouldn't know. I haven't been cool in 8 years? It's been a while. When was my freshman year of high school? That was about the last year I was cool. And then it came back junior. And then senior year, I was a loner.
You know a Freddie Calhoun?
Sure.
Do you know who that guy
is?
is?
Get out of town. Says he's prepared to blow the whistle on a primo reefer distribution ring. Says he
Has
can.
he said how much it's going to cost?
$50.
And the department will front me the 50?
You can put in an expense claim. He's over at Mike Lyman's on Hollywood Boulevard. See what you can find out.
Gosh, you live in LA. You can make that by just walking around the streets. People just drop dollar bills everywhere. Alright, one more. Hello, Angelina Ruiz.
Get moving, Phelps. Roy's informant is the skittish type.
No, I'm not gonna move it. You can't tell me what to do. You're just an AI in a video game. Shut the hell up. Alright. Gosh. It'd be funny if I failed while I'm trying to set up this last part of the stream. There we go. Stop staring at me. Gosh. Alright. Now I need to look up a walkthrough. Oh yeah, I need to I can't check the stream on my phone.
$50? Do they think I'm made of money?
Yes, you are.
No, you just look like you're made of money.
Oh.
Very good. The kid's on form. I'd say on a scale of dull to scintillating, you're a solid tedious today, which you could be pleased with.
Do you ever listen to yourself?
My friend is an AI.
I don't have the same voice as
Are they hot? At this point, I'm not picky. No, I'm not. I can't be stupid. I can't wreck the car or anything for 5 stars. I'm in a mood. I'm in a very salty mood. I don't want to be playing this game, but this is the only game I really feel like playing. So here we go. I actually sang this song on my channel. It's called My First Skit. If you want to go check that out, and you hear me sing a song where it's pretty average. I'm okay. No, why am I looking at Earthworm Jim on my freaking... No one knows who that is, because you guys are all never were born in the 90s. Earthworm Jim is my hero. Alright, so this mission is called Reaper Madness. Reaper Madness LA Noire. Here we go, this looks like a decent guide. 29 dislikes. Well, this is certainly not going to get copyrighted. Let's hit it!
Get this.
Oh my
Middle of the
gosh, almost hit that.
afternoon,
Alright.
This crazy woman decides to set fire to the hotel she lives in. The fire brigade come and put it out. A couple hours later, she does it again. Phones up Central and says, "I've set fire to my hotel twice today. You'd better come and get me."
Did they send some uniforms round to get her?
No, that's the best part. The desk sergeant, he gets his share of crank calls, says, "All right, Lady Nero, why don't you come on down here?" An hour later, she shows. Hair still smoking, clothes smoldering, smelling like a brush fire.
I had some pretty dark humor there. Maybe you deserve to lose 50 bucks. I would like 2 BLTs. Thank you.
There's a little sneak. That's him in the back, Cole.
I just don't know how
Where
to
is
dance
he?
to bebop.
That's this
Freddie,
guy.
you're looking good.
You're gonna help me, right?
That's what I'm here for.
You got the money?
The 20? Sure, right here.
20! I said...
You want the money or the alternative?
Alright.
Tell us about the reefer, Freddy.
Who's he?
Another good Samaritan. Answer the question.
Wes comes from Tijuana. They bring in 50 pounds a week.
50 pounds? Are you hallucinating, Freddie?
Gets stashed at a house at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Names, Freddy.
The guy at the house is a spick that goes by the name Juan Garcia Cruz. Be careful. He likes
Is it not
guns.
loading?
Or do I get
It's
my
all
money?
good on my
Do me
end.
a favor, Freddy. Spend the money on a
Oh,
bus.
my bad.
You can't last forever on a snitch jacket.
Let's go visit this Cruz character. 50 pounds of dope. Crazy.
I think the only reason I did not get 5 stars in this mission is because I missed one clue. So if that tells you how hard this game actually is to
You
try
believe
and
his story?
perfect it, now you
Sure.
don't.
A hophead like Freddie would raffle his sister for his next score.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I wasn't expecting to wipe out like that. That was hilarious.
That's no way.
Uh-oh.
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Oh dear. How many bullets you got in that mag there, bud? Oh my gosh, I'm getting pelted.
Calling KGPL. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired and officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas.
Roger, Lemming. Hey, all units, officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Officers need help at 1452 North Las Palmas. Shots fired. Units to handle identify code 3.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Sir. Mr. Guy with the machine gun. Oh! Well, I'm gonna have to pause this video because I'm not doing very good. No, can I skip this? I already know what happens!
Call for help. I'll try and find a way in.
Oh, there's two of them? Oh my gosh. Oh, I got him! Oh gosh, no! Come on. I could use some health here. I dropped my hat. Got him. That is a lot of bullets. Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Next time I won't be so nice.
Oh my gosh, it's Ronald Reagan.
You guys don't have to leave a mess. What happened?
Dope peddler, Juan Cruz. He opened fire and, well, the rest of the story tells itself.
Okay, he's clearly dead. That barbecue pizza is not setting well.
Juan Garcia Cruz. This is his address, but this place looks like a front.
Why is what does his license expire in a year? That does not make sense. Ooh. Oh hey, it's one of those.
A silver dollar. I thought they took these things out of circulation.
I'll just swipe that, thank you. It's a gun.
Find anything interesting?
Is this a drug or a village in Borneo? Doesn't appear to be in Spanish.
Doesn't anyone eat regular meals anymore? Junkies feeding on popcorn and grasshoppers living on soup.
Soup. What does this say? I don't need your dictionario. No, I don't think there's anything good in here. I know that we can go out here. Yup. I don't think it's this one.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so. No. Keep picking up the wrong ones. Oh my gosh!
Phelps, you jump like a girl.
Now we're getting somewhere.
More soup? Who in the hell keeps a secret stash of soup?
I am a top-notch investigator. I will solve all your crimes. This is a ledger. We're gonna need this.
With Juan dead, we need a new suspect, Cole. Is there a pattern to the deliveries?
This guy EJ seems to be bringing in most of the serious weight. The dates and times seem pretty regular. We should notify the border crossing.
Those fuckers are probably in on it. Let's wait and see how this plays out.
You watch your mouth, sir. That was a very rude thing to say.
You hungry or something, Phelps?
I'd say that's pretty good value for 12 cents.
Factory sealed. Someone at the cannery has a lot of explaining to do.
Well, that's all the clues I can get from here. You know, I think it wasn't clues that I missed. I think I missed a question or something. And I think it was because I went to the wrong place. Don't quote me on that. Oh no, the plant fell.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Alright, let's watch this guide and see if I missed anything. That's a good soda. There we go. Aw, man, I threw away my bendy straw. Is it you? Is it Aeronator?
What are we waiting for?
What are we waiting for? Waiting for 105 stars. Alright, so we looked at that. Yep, we got that already. We did great. Actually, you know what would be a quicker way to find this out? Is... this. Intuition. Alright, yeah, we can't use this. Alright. We did it! We did a good job. Alright, we identified that guy that is totally dead on the floor. We got the Masenke. We did that as well. Yep. Oh, hello, Connor. How are you doing? Look at all these old cars. It's hard to imagine people drove around in upside-down bathtubs back in the day. How about you shut up, sir? I'm talking to the audience. Do you mind? People drove around in upside-down. Ah! That moment whenever the stream pops on and you didn't even realize it was gonna pop back on. Pimp car from GTA San Andreas. I actually never played San Andreas, even once, even though that was clearly in my time, and I own it on PS4. I just haven't played it. I played Vice City instead because I actually used to play that as a kid.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
No, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna bust your nose. I like that car back there. That black one. Over there by that garbage can and that thing that's rotating. It's a fan. It's a fan. Can confirm. Oh yeah? Fun fact, I'm gonna tell you something about the PS2 to PS4 games. If you have a PS4. The PS2 to PS4 games on PS4 are just plain ports of the original game, and you can actually use the cheat codes that were with those games on the PS4 copy. I found that out that's
Cole,
how I got the
we got things to do.
hit level 20 Vigilante, or was it level 10? Whatever it was, I did that. Alright, we would like to see what this guy does next. I may sound like Markiplier, but I do not have his charm. Where is he going now? What is he doing? Oh shoot, I totally missed that. I'm gonna go run back in and look at it. Book it! Excuse me.
Maybe these are the guys keeping Juan so well stocked with soup.
See, I missed that. You can't actually miss anything in this.
Seems irrelevant.
It's irrelevant, he said. What about the gun on the floor?
Not much help.
Bang, bang. Oh, my bad. I actually paused the video. Now I'm watching. Now let's see if he leaves. He is going back outside.
Another day.
I'm not a huge Rice Gum guy. He's in some fake... In order to get the... Okay. In order to get the High Flyer Achievement trophy, you need to go ahead to the 20... The large part of the case. This guide, however, will show you how to complete the case with a 5 stars rating without getting the achievement. Thank you! Thank you! That's why I failed! There you go. Curse you, LA Noire and Rockstar! You knew that I wasn't going to get this mission perfect, because I am a trophy hunter, and to get all the trophies, you made it, so that I would have to play this case over again. You bastards! You bastards! Oh, dude, Rice Gum can go and... So, we need to go to Parnell Soup's Company Factory. To get the High Flyer Achievement Trophy, you need to go ahead. This maximum rating of 4 stars. I'm so glad that they addressed that. So that's why I failed. You bastards. And we are headed to Parnell, right? Locations. Yes.
Carruthers says the morphine is still turning up.
Makes sense. We have no idea how much of the stuff Lenny shifted. There's been no comeback from Cohen as yet.
I am terribly sorry.
Maybe
to hear
Confidential
that. I know
magazine is
several
right.
people with bad
Bugsy is on the slide.
You read that stuff? I wouldn't say it to his face if I was you. That is one hot-tempered son of a bitch.
Here we go.
Right. Let's see if we can find out who's been over-seasoning the soup in this place.
LAPD. Who owns this factory, ma'am?
Mr. Parnell. Howard Parnell. I'll let him know you're here. Please, take a seat.
If you don't mind, we'll come with you.
If you must.
Yes, we must.
You just wanted to follow her, didn't you? You sly dog. I
Oh,
must
shut
apologize
up.
for my partner's roving eye. He hates saying goodbye, but he loves watching them leave.
Give it a rest, Roy.
If you could show these men in to see Mr. Parnell, Doris. They're from the LAPD.
Follow me, gentlemen.
You're not moving. Oh gosh. Okay.
What is going on?
LAPD, sit tight, fatso. You could be in very serious trouble.
There's no reason to be rude. Take a seat, gentlemen. I'm sure we can sort this all out.
Maybe you can explain why we found $5 bags of marijuana in sealed Parnell soup cans.
That's an outrageous allegation.
How do you explain it, Chubby? We found at least 30 cans, all sealed up tight with your label on them.
Can I get a list of your employees?
Of course. We have nothing to hide. Doris, can you bring me in the current employee listing?
Here it is, Mr. Parnell.
On the desk, please.
What the hell is your walk? You slut!
Any name on that list that rings a bell?
No. Alfonso Reyes? Is it you? Ah, damn it. We'll watch the guide and see what it says. I'm watching that girl walk in again. It's insane. You floozy. Alright, and which one are you gonna click on? Jorge Garcia Cruz.
This is familiar. 1452 North Las Palmas. A Jorge Garcia Cruz.
And then what? Oh, and then we start talking to this guy. Well, sir, I'm going to beat your face.
How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
I didn't even see what the question was. This is bad. I think my questions are all out of order. Oh dear. Oh dear. No, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. No. Got it. I've made a grave mistake. How are your sales? That's what I asked. Well, this is not going well. Sorry that this is taking so long, everybody. We want to make sure we get 100.
Inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in the aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better. How are your sales, Mr. Parnell?
Just fine and dandy, son. We're entering a new era of prosperity. I hope you're both big soup eaters.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in?
Alright, so this one is a doubt.
Mr. Parnell, do you know what kind of trouble you're in? Come clean with us.
Okay, so things are a little flat. We're deciding whether to lower production. It's taken a while to adjust to not having any military contracts. You know, we sold Uncle Sam 5 million cans of minestrone.
This one's also
the factory sealed cans we found suggest a very professional operation, Mr. Parnell. We're looking for an inside man.
I know nothing about this. I want this stopped as much as you do.
Tell me what I want to know, Parnell, or I will have half the LAPD down here tearing this place apart. You're hiding something.
Am I right in thinking you would not want to pursue misdemeanors outside your drug case?
Depending on what you call a misdemeanor, we might be prepared to turn a blind eye.
The truth is I employ a lot of illegals. No one wants to do menial work anymore. Most of my factory staff are wetbacks. The local blacks and Chicanos all want jobs in the aircraft factories.
Presumably because the pay is a lot better.
And knowledge of the Cruz brothers.
Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz?
Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
We're gonna pause. I think he's lying. I think he's lying!
I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck. An hour ago. Ever heard of Juan Garcia Cruz? Not that I know of.
He has a brother employed here. You know him?
We employ large numbers of Mexicans. I'm not familiar with them all.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago.
That's funny, Parnell. He has the same address as his brother Juan, who we shot dead less than an hour ago. You better give me something.
Look, I'm not involved in this. I'm getting enough grief from Washington. There's an investigation going on into profiteering. Like a guy shouldn't be able to turn a buck while the war is on.
I'm sure thousands of dead Marines sleep soundly knowing that you did okay. Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
Tell us about Jorge Garcia Cruz.
Jorge? I had no idea of his last name. His team does daily maintenance on the conveyor belts and cookers.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm great.
Alright, it is a truth.
So he's here now?
No, maintenance is at night. Night shift finishes around midnight. He would usually come in around 9 p.m. and have everything ready for the morning shift at 6.
We'd like to take a look around the factory floor, Mr. Parnell.
I hope we won't have to shut down the line.
No, nothing like that.
Thank you. I'm grateful for that. I'll show you around myself.
I hate seeing how things are made. This is gonna be like that time I went to the slaughterhouse and couldn't eat steak for a week.
This is where the produce comes in. We peel and sort all of the vegetables and add them to the line in regular quantities.
Fascinating.
Why don't you keep quiet? Might learn something.
Oh, good God. This really is turning into some nightmare school trip flashback.
This is the hopper, which boils and purees the vegetables. The other hopper is for the pasta. This way, please.
You're loving this, aren't you, Phelps?
The soup is ladled automatically into cans. Next stage is labeling.
I'd like to see the packing and dispatch area, if you don't mind.
Sure. It's over here. Follow me. This is one of our dispatchers. Sergio, right?
Yes, sir.
These men are from the LAPD. Sergio here records our outgoing deliveries. They all go in the book. Just there on the desk.
We're looking for repeat business in large amounts, Cole.
What's going on, Parnell? There's enough soup going to this place every day to feed a company of Marines.
What are you talking about?
Can I have a look at that coin?
Sure, why not?
Silver dollar, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation.
Maybe. I'm not trying to buy anything with it. I like it. Brings me luck.
Can I have a look at that coin? Sure, why not? Silver dollar, right? Yeah, that's right. The markings on it say it's been taken out of circulation. Maybe.
I'm sorry this is boring to watch, guys. The second and thirds of this stream won't be as bad.
Do you have access to the canning area? I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup. Sergio, if you don't give me something...
Do you have access to the canning area?
I do. But I keep to my station. Loading and unloading. Don't care much for soup.
Sergio,
It's because I'm
if you don't
worried
give me
about.
something,
I'm trying to get
gonna go to
100%
Immigration
on
Services
this.
and have you
There's
deported.
3 parts that there's 3
shipment
missions
once
I need to
every
get
2 weeks.
5 stars on, and then I get
Ernesto
the
does
gold,
the
the
driving.
big gold trophy that's really
I
hard.
don't know his full name. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. From here, it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me. It's delivered here at night, or he gets it canned up. Here it gets sent all over the country.
What do you know about the 20th century market?
Nada. I get the orders from upstairs. I send the goods where I'm told.
And you don't know Juan Garcia Cruz?
No, not me.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Blanca. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Alright.
You're a liar, Sergio. You're in it, and I'm gonna break you for it.
You're loco, Blanca. I got nothing to do with Juan Garcia.
We found a matching silver dollar on Juan Garcia. What are the odds of that, Sergio?
Juan and Jorge are brothers. They're cousins. They work for some evil gabacho. The guy is an aberration. He gives out the silver dollars. Jorge gets me a list of deliveries every morning. 20th Century is always on there.
You keep your mouth shut for today, and I don't take you in. Do we have a deal?
Do I have a choice?
Is that a serious question?
That's it for now, Sergio. If we need to speak to you again, we'll put in a call to Mr. Parnell.
If you have to, I guess.
We will be in touch, Mr. Parnell. It is imperative that things appear as normal here. Keep an eye on Sergio in case he gets tempted to blow the whistle.
Thanks. I'll do that. You're going to overlook my little immigration problem, aren't you?
Cheer up, Fatso. We're gonna let you go on squeezing these poor saps a little while longer. Well, until some commie union types infiltrate this place.
I am glad to be out of that place.
Yeah, me too.
I never knew fresh vegetables could smell so bad.
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy?
More years than I want.
Let me see where he goes next. Gonna try and get this done. And then I don't need guides anymore. It's gonna be great. Because it was simulating, like, them talking over machines, which they weren't even that loud, so it just came off pretty cheesy. Oh, this spindy straw's alright. Oh, shebang. Alrighty, now where does he go? He goes to 20th century.
What are you up to, Phelps?
And I'll let him get a head start on me.
You have any idea who Rojas was talking about?
The gringo runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? If you asked Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
I'm trying to watch his video and keep my eyes on the road all at the same time. It's not going well. Come on. Swig. I hope not. We can't afford $20,000 rookies.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Either these customers are serious soup lovers, or I think we found our middleman.
Carl Evan King to KGPL.
Carl Evan King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets.
But I didn't!
1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute.
It's getting exciting! Oh shoot, I chased this guy.
LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
I'm gonna beat your ass! Get over here, you hermit! Get over here! Oh! Eat asphalt!
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over. I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
You can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets. I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
I need to make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification?
I don't want his money.
Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Ooh, he lied for his first one. Alright. No! Erto Silva Daughter. Silver Daughter! Not daughter. Dollar. Alright. Now let me see. Knowledge VJ.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the shop. That's all I do.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
I told you I know them. I told you my family's at risk. What makes me part of their gang?
Okay, Erto Silver Dollar.
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him. His creatures carry his orders to us. If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside my wife and children.
If you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family starves on the street.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck into the soup factory. Please help me, sir. Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular, as you can see.
It's real funny, wise guy. You want to try saying that again with no teeth?
I get a delivery at 7:30 every other day from the factory. Jorge organizes everything.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan, Juan brought in Jorge.
Continue.
I was already here. Ernesto knows I'm illegal, so he threatened to report me if I didn't help. And the money is good. The gringos and the gringas, they love the reefer. And I didn't want to have to leave and start again in San Francisco.
You're breaking my heart.
You're under arrest, Erto. I'll speak to the DA and see if he will agree to not seize your assets or deport you. That's the best I can do.
Hello, Frost Fox. How are you? This root beer is delicious. The day whenever a YouTuber actually gets a brand deal with Coca-Cola. That'll be the day. It won't be this guy.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a lot of soup cans.
I think this is an interstate operation. Moving dope around the country to selected grasshoppers. Local weed gets distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone must know something about this drug baron character.
Here they come.
Is it Sergio? It looks like Sergio.
Let them unload the goods first.
Now?
Let's get them.
Oh! I remember you, Umbreon. Wee woo, wee woo. The police are here! Hell yeah.
Alright, move. Move! Let's go!
I'm going! What do you think I'm doing?
Into position.
Perimeter is up. The whole place is contained.
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them! Throw out the guns!
Put your hands up! Start shooting! No one will leave here alive! Hello. What a turn of events. And this is where the soup is made.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Kill him!
GG.
There, line them up.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Get behind something, Phelps. All clear?
Oh gosh! I shot his kidney right at the end. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, his poor kidney.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
It's a whole box of porno mags. I thought you'd like it. Well, what do you want to show me? Oh, is it this dead guy? Never stood a chance.
$1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
Oh shoot, I totally forgot about the... Sea of grass!
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it.
Oh, dude, you guys are gonna like this next one.
God damn.
You guys are gonna like this
I
one.
think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these
Blaze it!
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds.
Why does it all look like green fried chicken?
Does the name Cruz mean something to you?
It certainly does.
What? What is it? What about? What is it? What did you have? You have a silver dollar? You have a silver dollar. Ooh. Oh yeah.
Must be $1,000 here.
Oh yeah. Back whenever $100 didn't exist back then.
Yet another silver dollar.
Phelps, Earl. It's like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about?
Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not
Alright.
legal...
And I need to look at the clues, and I believe it is
Those are
the
Morgan silver dollars from the
Maseng
20s.
K.
They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together.
Ma.
Can you work out what it says?
No, I can't. I won't. You can't make me. You can't make me. No. Oh gosh, how do I do puzzles? Oh gosh. Why are you making me go all the way over there? I don't want to do that. Alright, fine, I'll do this. Great, I can't.
The first coin, MAS. The second, ANG.
Masanke Metals, we did it!
KAY. The fourth, MET. The fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
Oh, hell yeah.
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Oh shoot, we're almost done. Investigate. Dope, money, drugs, women, it's all good. I want their shoes whenever you're done with them. Boots are expensive. Same, but I don't drive. I have driven once. We're gonna go blap them again. Excuse me. I'm gonna try and not wreck my car.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
No, I just want to get half of it. Oh gosh! We almost destroyed
Need
everything.
Another way in.
We need a way in this joint. I believe there is a yellow pole over here. No. Where? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm lost. Oh no. Oh no. Ugh. You get them gains. Get them gains. Here, yeah, here's the thing. I already had 500 subs, so it ain't gonna be a huge celebration. 550 will, though. Never had 550. I was up to 512, and then I just gave up on my channel. After the Paul brothers basically made it so that I lost monetization, I lost all hope for my channel for a while. Hello? Is anybody home? I promise I won't beat your ass too bad.
Hey, who the fuck is that?
Who the hell? Get down! Get down on the ground!
The electric chair.
Get down on the ground!
You okay?
And then he twitched afterwards. Oh, that made me so happy.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
Oh gosh. Hello? Who's there? Hello? Hello? Goodbye.
Find some cover!
Hello? 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 Hold on, let me just... Got him. Hello? Hello? Guys, I think we got him. Hello? Hello? The balls are gone, bro. Got him. Bagged and tagged. Sir? 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 Sir!
Move, I've got
Gosh, they're all twitching! Must be a horrible way to go. Wait a minute.
LAPD, hands up! Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest.
Am I?
We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence disappearing. Witnesses that can't be found. Policemen that forget. The impossible becomes probable when you have a client list like mine.
Shut your mouth! Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Oh, no.
Working vice can be a thankless task, Phelps. But on behalf of the brass and the moms and dads and the concerned citizens, I'd like to commend you and your partner for smashing this dope ring. Reefer is almost as big a threat to the children of this city as communism.
What about Sanders, Lieutenant?
Leave Sanders to me, Phelps. The chief will be looking after that one personally.
He will be brought to trial.
Phelps, we are celebrating your success. Don't push your luck. Sanders is no longer your problem.
Oh no. Did we do it? Oh, it looks good. Hey, 5 stars! Whee! Alright, 2 more. You think you kiddies can handle that? Oh yeah, 5 stars. Naked City. I don't think there's any nudity in this one. I think he's just pretty messed up. I would like to skip the ad, please, thank you.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there.
Nice, Naked City.
The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Some dude, this dope, the police, boy shoot him, now he has the drugs.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start.
No, now he has the money. He pocketed $1,000.
Science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Where are we going?
Your interest
Downstairs.
in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Going down.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now.
Oh,
people
are
judge
we?
me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
Oh gosh. I don't want to know what she was talking about. A boot? Excuse me, sir. Get the hell out of the way. Alright. Moving on to the next task. This guy is already ahead of us. Let us drive to the next location.
Seem distracted.
Oh my gosh!
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted
Good
for,
Lord.
so what? That's life.
Everyone's terrified because I almost flipped my car. It's a good start, guys. Good start. I have a good feeling
Do you
about
have
this
any
one.
idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff? You going to tell me? The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hunk.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Excuse me, I have my siren on. I have priority. You sluts need to learn how to drive. I say that almost drifting right into that guy. Roy actually took it. There was no way I could have taken it. Also, I'm a straight cop. I don't do that. The murder scene. Oh, yeah, this mission's really depressing. It's
floor.
really depressing.
Apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks. Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Drugs. We found drugs. Whole lot of drugs. You know what I like to do whenever I get high? I like to take an elevator to the top of a building.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Now, I know this lady lies to you like 1,000 times. You are a liar! That's all I really remember about this case. Also is that this girl in here was bitten.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our victim?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Everyone is doing just fine, just fine,
Take
just
a closer
fine.
look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Gosh, her eyes are like painted on. Come on, animation team, come on! Her eyes are seriously just painted on. They don't even move. And like I said, yes, this girl was bitten multiple times.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Ew.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the Surretts. It would make my theory.
Alright, so Jade, you're never gonna understand what game it is because it's an older game. Actually, you probably wasn't even born whenever the game came out.
You might be onto something.
But the game is called Extermination. I think it's called Extermination. And it's a messed up game. I played a demo of it, and it's it looks pretty good for 2001. Can I look at these barbiturates? Can I look at the drugs on the ground? No? Okay.
Good ones, Phelps.
Do you actually? Yes, I am looking into I have bought that game recently, and that'll probably be my favorite horror game I play. Primarily because it's...
Looks like barbiturates.
It's really hard! I think it's a PS2 exclusive. I found it for a couple of dollars.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
So many drugs.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
We looked at these already. Now, don't get... it's not that it's going to be scary, because I've played the game and I don't actually find it that scary. Most of it. I only played the jam-pack version of it that had some very many other fascinating games, which I almost own all the games that were on that jam-pack. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 was on there. Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy was on there. Army Men Air Attack 2 was on there, which is one of my favorite games. I own all of those. What? Oh, and Final Fantasy X, which we will be buying eventually. No, Jade, I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
I'm not playing Silent Hill. Happy birthday. Owen just wished me a happy birthday. Oh, nice. I might actually make that as my YouTube thumbnail. Did I look at the back of this? Nothing is on the back of it. But Silent Hill isn't what I want to play. I want to play a game that is... It's more, like, intense rather than scary. And I know Silent Hill isn't that scary. It's just... Honestly, I find the game boring.
It's a place to start.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Most of the clues are here.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Oh, dude, Mrs. Generic Face. I love her work. She's a great model. Boosh. I remember where all the clues are. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna find out for sure. Intuition. Damn. We will make you? But not as creepy as Just Monica? Just Monica isn't scary.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia.
I listen to Monica to put me to sleep every night.
Reynolds, I'm just so shocked.
I'm just so shocked. Can you believe it? She's dead.
I should call.
She's dead. She was programmed to be dead in the game. I can't believe she's gone. She was ripped from my clutch, my arms.
Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town.
I didn't murder her, but I'm a likely suspect, I guess.
Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
I'll think about it. Money's actually kind of short, so don't expect me to get Silent Hill. Nah, come on, Jade. You know you're that other tall girl with features, prominent features. I can't think of her name. You know, forgettable girl that isn't, Wow, I forget both of their names. Not Natsuki, the other girl. Yumi? I don't think it's Yumi.
I can't stand around here all day waiting
Yes,
for
you can. That's exactly what that's exactly what you're gonna do.
I need to do something.
No, you don't. If you don't shut up, I'm gonna shove you out of the second-story window. Oh man. Yuri. I believe you're more of a Yuri kind of person. Don't be offended by that. Cause you edgy. No, I don't know. No, I went back too far in the video. Shoot. Sham Shalom. Alright, now let's watch this again. Victim state of mind is the first one for this video. And we need to get all these right! So, I'm sorry. Alright, and I think I saw it was a lie. I'm for sure Sayori.
Upset.
No more than normal.
It's a lie. She's lying to us. I remember that. Sleeping pills. You got it. It's a lie and sleeping pills. That is the answer.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynolds?
You sassy lady, why are you lying?
Disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Sleeping pills. She was obviously trying to
She was taking
get high.
barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Victim's personal life is the next one. Let me see here. This guide. Oh yeah, by the way, don't expect that extermination video until after Christmas. I need a decent PC to stream and run an emulator at the same time. I have a very legal
Miss Randall have many
emulator
friends
that
visit?
plays the hard copy of the game, so there is no downloading of illegal ROMs. Alright, it's also a lie.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs.
You're
Reynolds?
lying!
Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Men's smoking jacket, I saw it.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking.
Jay, don't even start. Don't
very
even
much in love with her.
start with me.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
Relationship with victim.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Doubt. It's a doubt. Bad cop.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all.
I didn't crash,
she wanted
though.
it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it.
I'm definitely not getting a buzz off this
The way it's turned out, though, is it?
Barks root beer.
Thanks, Mr.
Name
Reynolds.
brand.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives. will
Me
take
with
your
my
statement
YouTube
and
money,
then
I'm
we'll
able to afford name brand.
I think our work is done here.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
He rarely gets it wrong. I don't know. I'm a
I'll look at it
Galloway.
again.
I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Alright, yeah, I searched it. Okay, let's get out of here. Icky needle. Icky, icky. Smoking kills you. I did know. I did no such thing. Okay, where are we going? Dr. Stoneman's practice. Get in the damn car! Don't turn your flashers on at me. Don't flash me. I don't need all this publicity.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
Oh my
We're good
gosh.
police. How would you
That
know?
was clutch.
You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I notice you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
That's not very nice. Excuse me. If you can find this gross or not, I feel at liberty to tell you something. Some pizza I ate is not settling very well with me. I had some barbecue chicken pizza, and it tasted like the chicken tasted like hot dogs. I don't know how you pull that off, but private selection, you were able to do it. How dare I not look both ways? Dude, I will run in front of cars if I want to. Like that. Ah! All right. Alrighty. I'm okay. That last car punctured my lung. Where the heck did you come from?
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
I got hit by 2 cars, thank you. I am talented. Dr. Stoneman?
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
I have a member from the LAPD and a prick in a suit. I mean, 2 members from the LAPD.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica.
Yes, it is.
Leave me alone.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Alright. Yep, this is great. Gonna pause the video till it catches up where I am. I paused it too long. Smart, then you can sue them. Alrighty, now let's see here. Let's look at this guide.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective?
Yes, I do.
Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
There's a doubt.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Alright, you have a question? I'm sorry, I was looking at the walkthrough. I mean, guide. That's the same thing. How did you change your PSN profile picture to look like that? You mean how did I get the one that I'm using? Because you can change it however the heck you want. It's in themes. Now, if you're asking how did I get this one, it's only available on PS3 and if you have PS Plus. For some odd reason. Hey! I ain't gonna need a walkthrough for the most of this video, so you can leave me alone. And I can drive as crappily as I want. I've earned it.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Yes, I do. If I miss one question or one clue, I get 4 stars. Which I already have. For just a nickel!
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've
Oh no,
met
you get
will
4
spill your
stars?
darkest
No, I get
secrets in a
5.
heartbeat.
Meh. No, it's not because I want to get 5 stars. I need to get 5 stars. You don't understand. That's what a platinum run is. Woo! Oh, this one. Yeah, well, don't mess with me. I don't like being teased. Big meanie, I say Ori would say.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am.
No, but I can clearly tell you you're high as hell.
Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning.
Oh man, you're killing my buzz.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
What would you like to tell me, lady? Let's find out the answer. Okay. Dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna be doing the fun stuff. Maybe. Truth. It's a truth. She's telling the truth.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes
Gosh,
come
dang
in here
it.
with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson.
Oh, how convenient.
Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
No, she's super dead.
That's a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Miss Stanley. She's full of life. Wonderful company.
She's totally alive.
Engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Oh, shoot, you broke your vow!
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
No, he actually hates your guts.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, she's super dead.
She was so full of life.
Nah, dude. She's like crusty. Her fingernails are falling off. You should have seen her. Super not living. Let me. Oh, did I hear your feelings? I'm sorry.
Phelps, badge
I'm not very good at this
1247.
kind of thing. I'm gonna go.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. Coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
All right, where we going? Where we headed? All right, we're headed to place. Oh, Jade, now you make me feel bad.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure you're gonna make that right turn and stay in the left lane. That doesn't mess me up at all. Thanks, bud. I'm gonna run over this guy though. can't spell help. You'd be surprised how many actors overact in a game.
Paul, Roy, I have some
Oh
information.
gosh.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 Syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. You're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
What did you find?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here.
Don't say that,
They have a guy called
Aeronator
Henry
guy.
Arnett
In
in
fact, I'm
interview
gonna have to
for you
remove
next
that.
door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Remove. There we go. I am sorry, but we're not going to be okay with that. Some people might get offended by that, sir. Hold on, is there actually another clue here? Doesn't seem like it. Let me see if he does anything different. It is surprisingly hot in here. No. Jade, I used to walk through and got 4 stars still, okay? I don't know if this one was car damage or because of some stupid stuff that happened. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's just whenever you use that name, people get offended. Okay? Some people will use it to racism, and just don't use the name in general. Don't compare it to anything. Don't say it. Just don't do it. In general. That's my advice. And certainly don't use it here. I'm not angry or anything. Just don't do it again. Do 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 do. Okay, yep, mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay, don't worry, I ain't angry. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, that's why. This snake. I hate this guy. This guy can burn. Is this the interrogation room? This one?
Mr.
I'm gonna beat you.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julie.
Mr. Suit!
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
I think this guy lies to us multiple times. Oh, that is a doubt.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
That's a lie.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Housekeeper's statement.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got it. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
And this one? And that is a doubt.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion?
That's right.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn things.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting
Have I played this game before? Of course.
Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have
I owned it on PS3. Also close to perfecting it on there.
He's in that car at the lights.
Ooh, he's driving a Lincoln. I'm sure I said that last time. This is the kind of music I play whenever I get in the shower.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Oh gosh, I almost hit that light pole.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Yay, we made it. Oh shoot, he's stopping. No, he's not. Oh my gosh! I thought that guy was gonna turn. He did not.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Alright, alright, alright.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
I think we're almost there. Hey, he is stopping. I think this is where it is. Yeah. Whoa, jaywalker, whoa! Turn on the siren!
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Now, I messed this up. I got caught the first time I did this. Run, run, run to that corner. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Got it. Oh shoot, he looked! Oh gosh, no, I don't want that. Now, I need to let him get a little bit further ahead. This is the only hard part. Good. Good, I got it.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
No, you don't. Yeah, don't you dare turn around. This one. I remember this part. I'm gonna hide behind this. There he is.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Oh, I think I got it. Oh, dude, I don't think he saw me once.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the
The
pawnbroker's
hell was
face when I
that?
told him to hand it over.
Almost sounded like a shotgun
The guy
blast.
who owned the joint thought it was
Or a
worth
car
at least
door or
10
something.
large.
Something
Or a
awful.
cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Oh, by the way, we got the trophy. We got Fake Aloo.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Whoa, what happened to the viewer count? It's down to 3. I know that's not accurate.
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to Hollywood Station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, this guy goes after the guy on the 9th beat instead of the
cop that arrested
instead of the station. Maybe this is where I got it wrong. Also, by the way, I'm gonna pop that trophy because I want to. Oh yeah, it felt good. Ooh, the Naked City. All done. So they go to the 9th beat, which is strange. Shush, you saw nothing. Oh shoot. This is Benny Goodman.
A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus 2 dames always equals problems.
Maybe it isn't what I thought it was. Oh, it's sure not. This is not Benny Goodman. It's gonna be Gene Krupa. Everybody stop. Stop what you're doing. Okay, thank you.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Where did Jade go? Where did everybody go? I'm glad Aaron's still here. Hello. Got him.
Goddamn cover.
No, I don't need cover. Who needs cover?
Get in cover.
I almost got you dead to rights.
Your move, mister. Stay down.
Yeah, maybe.
Thanks.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. We nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Alright, we're gonna go see what he does. Gosh, this case is only halfway over. Oof. Oof. What happened to our window? Oh, it's still there. Okay, good.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Howdy, Hank Williams. Wouldn't let me in, so... There we go. Oh. This is what a burnout looks like in this game. Yeah, I know, right? It's rough. Oh my gosh, guy, just shoot him. No, I'm not kidding you. And then we have one more, and then we actually get to do the fun stuff. Dude, I want pants like that. Like in real life. I want that whole outfit. I want his shoes. I will get all the Animu babes with flaming hot pants. That car right there was made in my home state. That's a Accord. That car was made in my home state. This red one. I don't think there's I don't know if there's Auburn in this game, which surprises me. You're not honking at me, I know that. The song's pretty depressing. That guy's dying of lung cancer. That guy don't know which way to go. Did he just say Los Angeles? Hollywood Police Station is where he goes next. That's probably about right. Excuse me. Uh-oh, we actually hit a car. Oh my god. That was insane. Hey guys, we made it. And that side's mine, so move it on over. Move it on over.
No, 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 no. With the big guy, goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where Arnett comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
You could be too smart for your own good, Phelps. We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
And...
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox. Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
I barely tapped him. It's only gonna be like $10. I'm gonna push this guy over. I'm moving. This one's kind of far away. Oh my gosh.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
A hopped-up model, a cad, and a circus freak. Only in L.A.
Fairy tales of the rich and famous.
More like pathetic tales of the desperate to be rich and famous. Junkie Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Arnett, LeBlanc, and Willie.
Don't you go putting the pieces together again before they fit, Phelps. Listen to your old pal Rusty. Or should I say Finbar.
I wouldn't call him that if I were you.
What do you care? It doesn't sound like you're the top of his Christmas card list.
He gives everyone a hard time. That's just how he is.
Whatever gets you through the day, Cole.
Is that a new record for me? Absolutely not. Maybe for you, because you've been sending most of the comments. But I think we hit 2,000 once. Zabadoo, zabadoo. Trumpety music. Thanks, bud. He does say Los Angeles. I love Los Angeles. It's my favorite city. Ooh, we're getting to the ritzy part of town. Oh, shoot.
Nice house.
LAPD, ma'am.
Yes.
Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Of course he chose the most expensive thing in the whole... Oh, shoot. They're ahead of me. There's about 20 minutes to go. Japanese words. Oh, jeez. What are you, an anime character? Animu character? Ultimate tail spam jutsu? List of stolen items. And what do they say? She's lying! There you have it.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Let me see here. I think that's it. Tilly! Holy it's Tilly. I was right.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
What? Tilly, what?
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eastrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
It's okay.
I'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Let's get a multiple doggos. Tilt has multiple doggos. Oh! They hit me! They hit me! I'm suing them.
I'm missing something here.
I'll make up for
Arnett
it.
is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
A depression chihuahua? Excuse me? That lady is fine.
Grown men playing.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
It's called an elevator. Something you get high on.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Everybody was thinking it. Come on now.
Stop!
Don't kill him,
LAPD!
Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your
hands in the air! Give it up! LAPD!
Oh, I hate these. Oh, 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 oh! Oh yeah! Oh!
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry? We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business. You won't let me leave until we finish this, Detective. So you'd best get on with it.
No, I want to get up. I want to get up. How do I get up? Thank you.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, Detective?
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, and find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have it. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Train ticket.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Your first burglary was at Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
We only have one more case to go, and it's kind of short. It'll pick up, don't worry. That was actually the very first streams I ever did. Was Far Cry. Thinking about revisiting it.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
I should have never told you that.
Doctor to give us something to make this all better. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. You know that I loved her.
Farewell, Aaron. I'm glad that you have joined the band
Will you testify in court
of
that
the
Arnett and Randall did these
whatever we're creating here. You too, Aaron.
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Oh, I'm fine. I woke up at 4 in the afternoon.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife, or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
How could you not? There was an open door there. A window.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost done with this case!
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Could you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Alright, let's get out there. And I don't think I need the guide for the rest of this. I think I just catch him. Oh, it's this mission.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Tilt, I hope to goodness we get 5 stars here. I don't want to play this one again.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Leah had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Bada bing. Woo! Alright, we got 1 to go, kids. And then we're all done. So Vice is entirely done? Yes, it is. Ah, look at all that progress. Last one. Nicholson electroplating. We did god awful in it. Oh, he did city damage. I don't want to watch Elysian Fields. 1 in 24. House of Sticks. That's arson. 25. 26, here we go. Ooh, this one's short. Ooh, yeah. This one's actually 20 minutes shorter than the other ones. Nice. Let's do it. Oh, man, I'm so happy. Tilt, are you still here? Tilt. That one's actually behind. That one's on schedule.
Hey, news from Jack. There's a statewide APB out on.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon and we have to be on the other side ready to help.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
All units, reports of an explosion. Location. Alternative location is south of Santa Monica. West of, stand by for further. All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting an explosion downtown. Stand by for further.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You don't shoot at cops, you little prick. Get that bastard cold. Now ain't the time to be looking for a profit, asshole. The commander will want us at the scene. Let's go.
Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this. I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
Get delayed somewhere?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor's going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
We're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Worlds turn upside down, Cole.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps? Try putting it back together.
Looks to me like some kind of machine component. An airplane part, maybe. Looks like all that's left. Try the launder tag.
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS. These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
K. B. O. J. L. K. Q.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
We have 37 minutes to go, as far as this walkthrough is concerned.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
I think I found something over here. Well, good. Thank you very much, son. I think it went okay.
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more. Tom, what do you think, son?
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very...
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it. 32 years of work up in smoke.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor-intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
If she wasn't a foreign spy, who could she have been working for?
There could be other plating companies, but the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson. Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. And the majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Where now? This is intense because I'm so close to getting this done. Whew. I am exhausted.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size, and it looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
You think McClellan went up in smoke? Or is he still alive?
You could ask the same question about Tomoko Akamoto.
I guess you could. You got an answer?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Somebody turned the place over. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank. Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Looks like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Broad must have amazing eyesight.
Be a class ring.
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance and... corner. Probably a team from technical services as well.
What do you need?
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247, messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it. I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thanks, ma'am.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Right so, Mace. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
Who is Mapes? And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creeps like Earl.
Follow me.
Good day, miss. Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so. Amazing, isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Hey, Tilt. I've been muted this entire time because I had no one to talk to. There's not really a plan on me entertaining for nobody. We're halfway done with the final one we need to get 5 stars on. Tilt, we might get this done.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
Hey, don't worry. Oh. So, Tilt, how are you doing?
I'm not directly involved in manufacturing. Do you know Tomoko Akamoto? Never heard of the broad. Why? You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is, whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of
that? We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson, that's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
I'm doing alright. I decided to stream because one of my friends pretty much inspired me to, I guess.
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
I'm doing alright. Almost looks like Judy Garland, it's not though.
Is that a Pratt & Whitney 4360?
Sure is. You know your motor.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
What's the oily covering on the metal?
We coat the aluminum parts in linseed oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Is something wrong, Tilt? You can tell me. I'd like to get back to the conversation I originally was going to have with you.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
Correct.
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees.
It's on Instagram.
West.
24:15 and 70. Okay.
.76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. .76 degrees west. 24 degrees. Let's see where this is exactly. The Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Let's see what Pinker has for us. He's probably done tinkering with that camera.
Hey, Cody.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Yes.
So McClellan was selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
Looks that way. But this would never go all the way up to Hughes. You would have middlemen dealing with stuff like this.
Someone like Mapes?
The word middleman was invented for guys like Mapes.
Where does he head? Wilshire. Okay.
Must be a tough break being separated from your kids, Phelps.
They're fine. They've got their mother and they've got each other.
What about you?
What about me?
What have you got?
A friend of mine is helping me through it.
Now that I I got you. I may as well ask you.
Ask me what?
The Black Dahlia. Who was it that killed that poor girl?
No official charges have been pressed in the case.
I know that. I'm not looking for the official version.
I made a promise to the department.
These are the guys who sold you down the river.
You're not interested in the game, Tilt? I'm sorry. Most people ask me the questions tonight. Don't tell me you're getting bored of me. I might be upset a little bit. Oh, okay. We are so close.
Continue to recenter.
Come on, surely there's gotta be something you're interested about. You know what, Tilt? Here. Since you clearly don't know how to socialize with me, tell me something that is going on in your life, and I'll tell you something that's going on in mine. And then another later on Instagram. Is your dad doing alright? Your dog's doing okay? What you doing on Switch? There's some topics you can start on. I have recently, past 3 months, I have invested maybe $350 in old games that I'm gonna live stream later on whenever I get a gaming computer on my perfectly legal
children in the paper.
thingamajig emulator. It plays the hard copy of the game, so
Hey, Cole.
I'm
You're not
doing
winning
that.
any popularity contests upstairs, you know.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Where do you stand?
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs.
I say we
You can
bust
use
in
the
there and find
magnifier.
the goddamn
There's
evidence.
quite a lot of detail.
Very funny.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man. You take a nice photo, Phelps.
Bringing the Watcher a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
It's already on its way.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy. And Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer.
She was 13 if she was...
I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy in a fridge. Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell.
I should get a turtle. Yes, it is. I spent a lot of money on it. Alright, back to the walkthrough. This is probably what I missed.
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell. Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the Petri dish.
I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumpy from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using 100-gallon vat.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
That bum took a swipe at me, so I put him down in my sap.
Cole, we got things to do.
Tilly, I actually had a turtle for a day. I've never had a more ornery animal in my house. He kept trying to run away, getting behind things, running away,
She was
and
13
getting
if she
behind
was a
things.
day.
Funny thing was, as soon as I released him, he went back to the house that were in the creek. I put him in a little pond, and I released him. And he was up in the garage of the people's house that it originally belonged in.
Grand jury case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
If you can fake sincerity, you got it made.
Whoa, I never went here. What is this? What the hell is this?
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you.
Okay, we're gonna watch the explosion again.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Watch it.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment. Can you guys knock it off?
Well, you don't see that every day.
Wake up, Cole!
God damn! She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full roof. See him? Saw his picture in the paper. He worked that case.
Okay.
The lady that was cut up like
Wow,
a
I
dog.
never did this. No wonder I never.
Want to make homicide. You know, you've got it made if you can get to that desk.
Hey, I'm back.
McClellan's patent application. So we have McClellan raising a patent and selling to Hughes, and Akamoto copying the details for Lockheed. Where does that leave Nicholson?
With a great big hole in the ground.
Now
Hey,
let's see where he
Cole,
goes.
Let's get moving.
No, let's not get moving. House in the photograph. You got it. Tilt why?
Parker?
Why do you want the apple to die? Brady.
This place stinks of petroleum.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor. Hangstrom is flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
Maybe just cleaning up. Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
The gas, Cole, the gas! We gotta get out of here right now! Look, by the stove! Shoot the gas line, Cole, we're out of here! There you are, shitheel. Come on, he's not getting away from us. I need to be closer, Phelps! Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
He'll live. Actually hit those guys. The guys bounced off. They'll be fine.
Lay into his wheel well. Come on. Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on mates. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on that fucker. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels. Okay. One traffic stop coming up.
Oh, jeez.
Step on it, huh? Get me just a little closer.
Stop right there. Get out of the car slowly. Fire a warning round.
We're gonna have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight,
Aim at
Cole.
the tires.
Find some cover!
You're covered.
Stay in cover!
I'm gonna put...
He wants to play cat and mouse? Fine. Let's go and get his ass.
Worse than a war zone.
Stay in cover!
I'm covering you!
Really hurts.
You're covered!
Stay.
Give me some cover!
Stay in cover! Empty. That's just what I need.
I got it.
I don't know what I'd...
It's worse than a war zone.
You're covered!
Let's hope that's it.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. Guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant.
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good, honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the Spruce Goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Oh my gosh, we did it. Yes! Shamans to the stars, we got it! Oh my gosh, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see what we have to do. Film reels, every vehicle, 40 vehicles. Deal $47,000 in penalties. Discover all landmark locations. Drive more than 194.7 miles. Keep the needle above 80 miles per hour for more than 10 seconds. Reach 100% game completion. Complete all street crime cases. Respond to 20 street crime cases. Complete a single street crime case. And that is it for the platinum. That is going to be it. Can't see stats, credits. No, I want to see game completion if I can. What does the social club have to say? Oh, that's actually a link. I don't want that. Well, everybody, that is going to be the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning in.